It's time for the top 5.
Welcome back to the Ultimate Dallas Sports Show. Time now for the top 5, and today we're looking at my top 5 favorite Cinderella runs in March Madness history. Now, granted, most of these are going to slant more recent because that's when my memories happen, so feel free to pick apart all of it once we get through it all. I'm going to blast through them. Coming in at number 5, 2011 VCU, Virginia Commonwealth, put their university on the map at the turn of the decade. Coach Shaka Smart led a dynamic offense, energetic sideline from the number 11 seed all the way to the Final Four before bowing out against Butler. Now, every year, I think twice before picking against VCU, including this year. Yikes, that was a bad decision. All right, let's move on quickly here to number 4, 2013 VGCU. Dunks galore from the 15 seed. They were the first 15 seed to reach the Sweet 16 and absolutely joyous to watch in all 3 of their games, including against their loss to Florida in the Sweet 16. They certainly left a mark. All right, moving on. Number 3 here, 2008 Davidson. The Wildcats entered that year on a 22-game winning streak, but were still just the 10 seed. Go figure. They had a future Hall of Famer on the roster. Steph Curry scored 40 points in the first round, averaged 32 points per game, shot 45% from deep, and they bowed out in the Elite Eight, but Curry put his name on the map. All right, here, moving on here to number 2, Loyola Chicago. Somehow an 11 seed became the talk of a tournament that featured a 16 seed beating a 1 seed for the first time, all thanks to Sister Jean. Now, kind of stinks that she got so much press. I forgot about the intricacies of the team. But a run to the Final Four with the power of religion on their side, hard to pass that up. And last but not least, a nod to the past. 1985 Villanova, the lowest ever seed to win the whole thing, getting a thrilling victory over Big Bound Georgetown in the title game. I don't know much about the game. I haven't still watched the whole thing yet. But I know Villanova has been a thorn in my side for the last few decades, and I got to give them at least some credit on this one. Mac, get in here. What do you think about the list?
Love the list. Always love these lists. It's really hard to argue against Villanova. I'm biased about this one. The Butler teams that went to the national championship games, even though they lost in back-to-back seasons, are at the top of my list. And another one, too, Maryland, Baltimore County. You mentioned it in 2018. They were the first 16 seed ever to win a first-round game when they upset top-seeded Virginia in a game where they blew them out. And then the other one, my other favorite Cinderella story, the 2023 Kansas Jayhawks when they won the national championship. Nobody thought the top seed.
And that's enough of Mac for this evening.
Come on, man.
One that you did forget. I love 2011 VCU. I covered Shaka Smart when I was in college. Texas never should have moved on from him. George Mason in 2006,
yes,
the original 11 seed that went to the Final Four.
100%.
That one was really, really special.
100%. And it was tough narrowing down because I think all of them have great individual stories. I stayed away from the 16 seed upsets just because it's hard to qualify them as a run when they win one game and then bow out in the next round. That's what made VGCU so impressive, and also Florida Gulf Coast.
Florida Gulf Coast.
Whatever. Like that. Either way, the acronym, the initials, whatever you want to call them. Like,
Dunk City, baby. Just call them Dunk City.
Was so much fun, and it's tough to even forget about them. I think Oral Roberts from a couple years ago was a great story. There was a lot to get into. Either way, we need more Cinderellas in this tournament specifically, Mike.
Yes, we do. Mac Engel, thank you as always. We appreciate you for being with us. Terrific job as always.
Coming up next, Mike's Final Take.